Hey guys, I'm Emma and I'm telling you like it is, with a bit of sarcasm and a whole lot of exaggeration. So please take 5 seconds to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of views equals to me starting to make money on YouTube, which would be awesome. Also, you can check out my newsletter and shop below. So, 11 reasons why DIY videos are overrated. 1. There are more reputable and easier ways of doing this. Look, I'm all for recycling, upcycling, and all the different forms of cycling. But why are people trying to make counters out of cardboard? Or walls out of noodles? Or makeup out of permanent markers? Aren't you concerned about the health implications? Or the durability of your creation? Sure, if you want to take up woodworking as a hobby, all the power to you. But I wouldn't trust just anyone before I started mixing random chemicals in my backyard. Thank you very much. 2. Home dyeing your hair. And I'm not talking about buying a little box from the pharmacy. I'm talking about putting pens, makeup, and or bleach to your own hair. Now, if you don't already see how this might be a bad idea, I'll humor the idea by thinking about it out loud for a few seconds. Dyeing your own hair with less than reputable chemicals can lead to your hair dying. Straight up. If you really want to dye your hair, just have your hairdresser do it or use the aforementioned box. If you're not trusted with a box or a hairdresser by mommy or daddy, then maybe you should wait. But look, I think they tried to make ombre a style, but it didn't really pan out if you ask me. Sorry, not sorry. It kind of reminds me of the whole holes in jeans fashion. Looks to me like a favorite pair of jeans that someone, somewhere, didn't have the heart to throw out. Basically. 3. So many non-issues. How many times have I looked at a pair of white shoes and thought, wow, I should really dye these? Not that I've ever owned white shoes, because I avoid any extra cleaning that would ever need to be done, but that's not the point. The point is that these videos present the most ridiculous things as being problems. Oh no, my hair tie broke, so now I have to replace it with an elastic band from the kitchen wrapped with aluminum, obviously. Obviously? Why don't you just go get another one from the bathroom or buy more? They sell them in packs of 5 million. But look, if wrapping aluminum around an elastic band is your idea of a fun craft, I guess all the power to you. But these videos presenting this as a life issue? Do you even live? Would you like to walk in my shoes for a couple of hours to see what real issues are? And no, I'm not talking about how I have way more cups in my kitchen than friends. Shh. 4. Deceiving results. Okay, perhaps some of my ire stems from the fact that I've tried some of these DIY suggestions and the results have been less than promising, or promised, or they were very much as seen on TV, I guess. If that doesn't make your skepticism hackles rise, I don't know what will. So, picture this. One day, the wonderful and innocent moi comes face to face with a DIY craft that actually interests me, washing a shirt in a salad spinner. And I think, looks like a manual washing machine. It would be perfect for delicates or for last-minute uniform shirt washing, because no job ever provides you enough of those shirts. So I buy a salad spinner because there's no way I'm about to make my lettuce taste worse than what it already does. The result? Yeah, it washes, and it kind of gets rid of some of the water, but its spin cycle is not enviable. And the clothes are so wet it needs 3 days to air dry. Because let's face it, I'm not about to use the dryer for one piece of clothing because I was avoiding having to do a whole load in the washing machine to begin with. It definitely came out more drenched than what I saw in the video, let me tell you. 5. Just why? Okay, let's take a second to dissect this title. 10 crafts you can do with a glue gun. Just why? Because who ever looked at their glue gun and thought, wow, you look mighty lonely, and then searched the internet to do 10 crafts with it? Who? Also, is there someone out there who bought a new glue gun and was like, I'm so excited to try my new glue gun. Can't wait for the next craft I'll need it for. I'll just look for a craft now. Who are you? 6. Crafts with toilet paper rolls. Do you know where that toilet paper roll came from? Not from the toilet paper roll tree. Oh no, it came from the most unsanitary room in your house. At least I hope it did. And don't tell me they made these crafts by unraveling all that toilet paper off the roll and then getting rid of the toilet paper, because that's just a waste. It's like cat owners ordering cat toys and having it delivered to their place. Just order something you actually want and give your cat the box. Simple. But the worst toilet paper roll craft I've ever seen was a mini candy distributor. I just can't. Ugh. 7. Watching versus doing. Look, I really would like to ask someone who's addicted to watching DIY videos, and how many of these crafts do you do? Also, how many of these videos can you just pause and follow along with anyways? I think the issue is that some of these aren't DIY do-it-yourself videos. No, they're watch someone else do it videos. But I don't think Wasetti will be catching on anytime soon. Maybe I'm a purist, or anal, but videos should be entertaining, educational, and or inspirational. Mine are obviously inspirational. But do-it-yourself videos should inspire you to do it yourself. No? 8. Simple versus complicated. When it comes to DIYs, I'm extremely wary of the ones that have more than 10 steps, because each step is an occasion to fail. Even more. The bar just goes lower and lower. But look, when it comes to beauty DIY, I've got to say, less is more. Same with putting on too much makeup, but I don't think I'll be winning that war anytime soon. Like using cornstarch as a dry shampoo. Some of these videos suggest adding cocoa, or essential oils, or baking soda. Trust me, cornstarch on its own works just fine. If you got darker hair, try cornstarch, then see if you need to add cocoa or cinnamon to darken it. But just don't tell someone with my hair color and complexion to darken the cornstarch unless you think ombre would actually look stylish on me. Seriously. Or what's a good way to keep hair from getting greasy or itchy? Just take a spray bottle, add 1/3 apple cider vinegar and 2/3 water, mix it up, and spray it in your hair before having a shower. Unless you like smelling like apple cider gone bad all day. And what's a good natural toner that smells good, makes your face look vibrant, and helps prevent wrinkles? Rose water in a spritz bottle. At the very high cost of like $3 Canadian for a 2 to 3 month supply. Available at the most exclusive local grocery store. Look, why complicate things and or try to make things more expensive than necessary? Why? 9. Getting to the results. Any indication that it's going to be easy or will be quick to do is to be doubted. Hard. Like, if you've got to wait 5 hours for your craft to then be usable, you think you should mention that to the viewer? Maybe. Or maybe the fact that you have such a quick production turnover that you don't have time to test these hacks beforehand, and so you find out that they don't really work, but then you make them look like they work because or else you'll never hit that deadline. 10. Drawing tutorial hell. Well, this really relates to the last topic, because if you're someone who does these tutorials, please add a disclaimer at the beginning, like this. Warning, the following content has been done by a professional. 10 years of experience in the field is advised. I get that you don't want to discourage people from trying, but don't delude me into thinking I should attempt it, especially me, of all people. 11. Creepy DIYs. And I'm not talking about Halloween DIYs, because creepy on purpose is acceptable. No, I'm talking about using toys and making things out of them, like cutting a doll's hair off, replacing it with a sponge, and using that to do dishes, or cutting off their arms to make a key rack. What kind of sadistic person do you have to be to do that? But also, what kind of a sadistic person do you have to be to come up with that? Oh yeah, that's what I want to do with my Saturday. Saw off the arms of something that looks vaguely like me and then make it carry my keys. What? So that was 11 reasons why DIY videos are overrated. If you love this video, please take 5 seconds to like it and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And tell me below, what DIY videos do you find the most pointless? The makeup ones, the mini furniture ones? Let me know. And thanks guys.